introducing you to this newer show that we put together called The Enlightened Passenger. The idea behind the show is simply asking guests what they would tell a stranger on a plane if they were sitting next to them and the stranger asked them for advice.
The scenery is passing very fast, but the seer is constant. The one who's seeing is the same.
Let me appreciate you for asking a question that I haven't been asked after 2,500 or so interviews over the years.
You have to drop the ego, which is everyone's greatest obstacle.
In 2008, Grant and I had been married for 4 years. I was pregnant with my first child. The economy was collapsing, and we were on the verge of losing everything financially.
Hey everybody, Corey Poirier here, and thank you for joining us on The Enlightened Passenger. This is actually our question where somebody from my network can submit their thoughts around what they would say to a stranger on a plane if they were asked for some life advice. And so the one today that I want to tackle is from, and I'm actually going to be reading it, so you might notice I'm reading from the screen. By the way, also, what is this like green orb thing around me? I'm using a green screen, but it's like, look at this. It's like you can see the chair, my really cool red chair. Anyway, that's pretty trippy. So, but yeah, so I thought, you know what, I'll keep recording anyway. So again, this is the time where we take responses and wisdom and insight from people that submit their own, or when we send out a request, people decide to send in what their insight would be to a stranger on a plane. So again, D. Lisa West submitted this one. She said, hey, stranger on a plane. My life advice to you is to look at what you love, even if it frightens you a bit, and decide to go for it. Make a decision and take a step in the direction of your dream each day. The universe will rise up to help you in the most amazing and surprising ways. The universe wants us to be joyful and happy and loves to surprise us. What's your dream? What would you love? So first of all, thanks, D. Lisa West, for submitting that. And so I just wanted to give my takeaway on this. So first of all, I love that. And my takeaway is that the universe, I do believe, is truly trying to help and serve and support us. I struggled with this for years because I came into this as a spiritual skeptic. I've been known as the spiritual skeptic to a lot of people in my life, and I'm okay with that. Having said that, in recent years, I've seen so much that I've come to realize that the universe is a thing that is trying to help me. As a lot of people know, I've spent a lot of time studying and immersed in synchronicity and watching and taking notice of synchronicities happening in my life, noting them down in a journal. And since that time, I've really seen firsthand how much has been offered to me from the universe to help me find and discover the things that I really need, whether sometimes I know I need them or not. Sometimes I want something different, but the universe delivers what I really need. And I have to say, life has been so much easier since I started actually just letting go and letting it guide me versus when I was trying to force things to happen. So D. Lisa West, I totally agree that the universe is trying to help us find what we love, find our dreams, follow our dreams. And it's just a matter of us figuring out what that is and also perhaps leaning into it a little bit. I do believe, as I always say, we have to take some action and be an active participant, but I also do believe that the universe is helping us and it is opening the doors along the way if you'll just let it. So I love your wisdom to a stranger on a plane, and that's my thoughts around it or takeaway. My takeaway from it is that the universe is truly trying to help us, again, if we'll just get out of our own way and let it. Hey everybody, Corey Poirier here. Thanks so much for checking out the latest episode of The Enlightened Passenger. And I want to thank you by giving you a gift. So if you can head over to peopleonplanes.com, again, peopleonplanes.com today, you can actually grab a copy of my top 10 insights guide. Now, when I say my top 10 insights guide, these are the top 10 insights that I've gathered during interviews with some of the world's top thought leaders. So in that insights guide, you're going to find insight by the legendary Les Brown, by Lisa Nichols, by the late Bob Proctor. I believe Jack Canfield's in there as well. And these are, again, the insights that it took me thousands of hours and thousands of interviews to gather. And I put them all together in a top 10 insights guide that I want to gift to you. So if you go over to peopleonplanes.com, and you can grab your free copy. If you scroll down, you'll see where it says grab your top 10 insights guide. And of course, on the website, you'll also find other things like the latest episodes of the podcast itself. So thank you so much for joining us on The Enlightened Passenger. I'm Corey Poirier. Until next time.